What is up, guys? It is Sam the Raid Man. Welcome back to another Raid Shadow Legends video. We're going to be continuing our series talking about the best champions in the game for Hydra. We've talked a lot about who is the best at placing certain debuffs. Right now we're just going to talk about who is the best overall champion. So we're going to go through legendaries and epics only. Rares is very difficult to find, and mythicals obviously are god tier. So we're going to talk about per faction who is the best Hydra champion, either a legendary or an epic. Starting off the Bannerlords, I actually think it's kind of tricky. There's a lot of options. I think Stag Knight's for sure the best epic. Rathalos is probably the best damage, or up there with the best damage. So is Quintus. But to me, the real answers are Taras or Marichka, and it's kind of pick your poison. What do you need more? Marichka is one of the best supports in the game, but if you've got supports in spades, then Taras is amazing because he's both support and damage, and he's easy to keep alive. So Tarichka, one of the two. High Elves, this one's definitely interesting. I think probably a Thorion, right? AoEs, does lots of damage, block buffs, decrease attack, buffs himself. He just does a ton of damage. Obviously, we have great epics, Royal Guard, Tyrell, Skiramis, all really, really good. Besides Thorion, I don't think there's a ton of super good options. Delion is solid, Islin's solid, Fine is solid, but Thorion to me is the clear answer for High Elves. This is your chance to get a free Karato Fox Hunter by clicking the link in the description now. You will get Karato as well as 3 amazing epics, Fane, Ugo, and Vergis. I have 4 simple steps for you to redeem this code. Step 1, log out of Play and Play on your PC and uninstall it. Step 2, click on the link in the description of this video and register with a brand new email address. Step 3, launch Raid and complete the tutorial. Final step, go to your inbox and collect your champions. This is your chance to get a great head start in Raid, so make sure you click on this link. Sacred Order, He-Man brings super good damage. Wixwell brings really good provoking and a little bit of support. Cupidus brings really good damage. This one's tough. Cupidus, Bivol does really good provoking. To me, it's probably Venus or Cardio, which is unfortunate. Deacon, amazing. Phoenix, amazing. Aniri, Shamael. I'm tempted to take Shamael, and I will. I'll take Shamael. Shamael is unbelievable damage, and he answers one of the heads. Not only does he answer that, he turns one of the most difficult heads and annoying heads into a strength of your team. You are rooting for the Head of Torment to come out when you have Shamael on your team, and his damage is unbelievable. Potentially one of the Void legendaries, but the fact that an epic is competing with him, in my mind, is pretty special. Barbarians is tough because I just feel like Odin is broken, but similar to that, also we have some good epics, just honorable mentions, Haikatoon, Farrakhan, Alika, wherever she is, her unbelievable damage, but it's got to be Arner, Gigante Archer. She's built for Hydra, she's broken, and sadly none of us will ever get her if you don't have her already. Provoking, hexing, decreased speed, massive damage, healing. She's just crazy. She stacks her own defense. She's unbelievable. Ogryn Tribes, I think this is definitely one of the worst factions, just completely straight up. I think, trying to make sure there's nobody I'm missing. There's got some of the new champions I'm not super familiar with, like Visit you can make him work. Sock, you can do something. Grazor, it's probably Grazor, but we're going to give it to Ugo, kind of keeping with the epic themes. I know a lot of people don't have Void legendaries. I don't have Grazor myself. Ugo is amazing. She's one of the best decrease defense and block buffs champions. She provides some healing, some cleansing. She's awesome. Grazor is also great. 1A, 1B. Lizardmen, it's Teox. He's so unbelievably broken. I would love to talk about Krisk or Sulfurion or Fidey or Necmo. Like, this is such an insane faction for Hydra. I think if you had to pick one faction and you had all the champions just to build a Hydra team out of, this would be the one. He's so unbelievable. They're so unbelievably good. But Teox is just crazy. His damage is unreal. He's in so many world records and top 10 teams. He's just crazy. Skinwalkers, Norog has gotten better. Razelvarg is awesome. Uko is great. Sun Wukong is great. Koronar is sneaky good. So is Tumizia. From the epics, I don't see a ton. Akimtum is solid, but it's Marius. It's always going to be Marius. Buffs your team, defense base, massive AoE enemy max HP. Big damage. Marius is awesome. Orcs. Artak is great. I think Krokad will be great, specifically with Shayak, but we're not going to talk about him just yet. Varl is like world record type. Supreme Gaelic is one of my options, if not my #1 choice. Angar can provoke. From the epics, not a ton you're looking at. 2 hacks, not bad. Ultimate Gaelic can work if you don't need better options, same with Zargala. But to me, it's between Supreme Gaelic and Varl, and I have to go to Varl. His damage potential is just too high to not have him included here. But for the average person, I think the best in faction is probably Supreme Gaelic. Demonspawn, I think it has to be Volcanos. He's just crazy, especially if you have some other Demon Lords and their Demonspawn, and there's so many of them. Duchess is awesome, Helicath is awesome, Sissia is awesome, Skorid is awesome, Kymar is great, Cheshire is great, Grakos is great, Lamasu is great. Chauko is great. From the epics, there's not as many good ones. Vildrax can hex. Umbral can do block buffs. Magnar can do some damage, but it's Volcanoes. He's unbelievable. He's also in like a top 5 damage dealer type role. Undead Hordes, Siphi is awesome. I think Heraclides could be good. I haven't tested him as much. Valkanen is pretty broken. From the epics, Seeker is good. Husk is amazing. Bogoth is really good. Ostrox, I'm going to be testing out soon, is also very, very good. I think I'm going to go with Valkanen. He is massive damage and a really, really, really good Hex champion. And yeah, I think his potential is the highest. Suzerain's not bad, actually. Weaken and decrease defense and then decrease speed. So a lot of debuffs there. But I think Valkanen is the most in-game of all the Undead Hordes. Dark Elves, hard not to talk about these 3 right here. Lydia, Visix, and Mithrala. All 3 of them unbelievable. Other people are solid, but those 3 are pretty crazy. From the epics, Dark Kill's not bad, Spider's not bad, Stylar's not bad, but nothing super special here. I think I have to go with Lydia, just like bringing so much to your team. 2 of the best debuffs for the enemies and 2 of the best buffs for your teammates, and a little bit of single target block buffs. She counterattacks the head of Torment whenever they fear you, so she's great. I do think Tremoria is very good too. All right, Knight Revenants. A lot of champions and a lot of meh champions. I don't know as much about Losan, so I'm not going to mention him, so I don't mean to snub him. Mad Hatter's my first thought. Other Sibyl's not bad, but she's old school. Caroline is great and underrated. Maybe the most underrated legendary from this faction. Just doesn't bring it like everyone else. Queen of Hearts is pretty broken. From the epics, Doom Priest is good support. Thylacia is good for decreased defense and Hex. Branox is great single target damage. So is Whisper. Whisper might be the shout, honestly. I'm going to go with Queen of Hearts. AoE on the A1 with decreased defense, buff stripping, turn meter fill, and then ally attacking, and then she gets extra turns. So her damage, she like enables a lot of damage. So does Mad Hatter. I think that's super close. I don't have Queen of Hearts from what I've heard. She's pretty crazy. So I am going to edge her out over Mad Hatter, but it might be Mad Hatter. All right, last 3 factions. For this one's so tough because there's so many broken champions. Trunda, amazing. Broken, amazing. Rogni, great. Herndig, great. I don't know about you. Tholin, amazing. Molly, amazing. Newt, amazing. Arnorn, amazing. Senna, amazing. Acrisia, amazing. Tormund, good. It's crazy how many good champions there are. I feel like it has to be Senna because she's just part of every broken team. If there's a chance for a team to be broken, Senna's in it for PvE. She's just crazy. My pick would probably be Acrisia, but I know Senna's nuts. Tholin is nuts. Newt is nuts. There's just so many unbelievable champions. It's so hard to pick. Obviously, from the epics, we have Geomancer, who's great. Phyla is not bad. Morag's not bad. Gala's not bad. Demitha's great. Rockbreaker's not bad. Dwarves are a stacked faction, especially for Hydra. From Shadowkin, again, another really, really stacked faction. Hard for me not to pick Ninja. He's part of my world record team, my 1 billion team. Michinaki is also amazing. Kimi is also very good. Harima, also amazing. Riho, also amazing. Yumiko, also amazing, part of broken world record teams. Shuzen, also amazing. Ieyasu, also amazing. From the epics, I think Oboro is one of the best shouts. Really good damage, especially pairing with Mikage. Past that, I don't see too many great champions. If I had to pick one champion, I do think I'm going to go Ninja. I know that'll ruffle some feathers because people are sad they don't have him, and I'm sad that you don't have him either. But that's not my decision, but he is just unbelievable. He stacks all of his damage over time, gets extra up to 100% extra attack and 25% extra crit damage, and just nukes like crazy. Sylvan Watchers, last faction. First one's, there's a lot of good ones here too. Elva is great. Kaelite is great. Eastrid is amazing. Glysad is amazing. I think Lemenisik will be good. Furil, unbelievable. Padraig, unbelievable. Cawdor will be unbelievable. Imic, great. Yensenza, great. Erathea, great. Neem, great. Clydna, great. From the epics, I'm not seeing too much. Daithi is not bad, but nothing too crazy. I haven't had as much experience with any of them, but it's hard for me not to pick the Poison Cloud, Decrease Defense and Weaken, Decrease Attack champion. My personal pick, so close, is between Eastrid and Glysad. I'm actually going to go with Glysad of the Meltwater. He's a reviver, he's increased attack and perfect veil, and he gives you extra damage. So he's like a Furil that would increase your damage, but he also keeps your team alive. Furil and Eastrid are like pushing to Elvas. Like there's so many good options in Sylvan Watchers. These bottom 3 factions are like very strong. Those there's like probably the 3rd or 4th champion in some of these factions would be the number 1 in other factions. That shows how strong they are. So anyways, I know I rambled a lot, but obviously there's so many champions and I hate snubbing people. I get so many negative comments of, you left this guy off the list, and I can't remember everybody. So that's just my opinion. Let me know in the comments if I had any big misses or, people I forgot about. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you like the raid content, subscribe to the channel for more daily raid videos, and I'll see you guys on the next one.